Hello, Flipstars. Super excited to welcome you to the first episode of a new podcast series that is being driven by Flipkart Learning. My name is Ravi Chandrasekhar, and our topic for today is generative AI. Very excited to dive into it with all of you. Joining us today is Ramesh Gururaja, Senior Vice President at OneTech. Ramesh is a senior product leader who's had 20 years of experience across global organizations. Here in Flipkart, we know him as somebody who's very consumer tech, consumer first, and really believes in the power of technology. So, Ramesh, let's start with the one big question. AI is now everywhere, lots of conversations about it. So, what is the one mindset shift or recommendation that you'll have for all of us as Flipsters when it comes to using and adopting Gen AI?
That's a good question. I haven't really thought of a mindset shift, but there are a few changes that are happening in the industry. Right, one, Gen AI is pervasive. Not just Gen AI, but AI in general is pervasive. You see AI in your car, you see AI in your lift, you see AI on your phone, in your job, especially the tech world, everything about coding, your algorithms, your recommendations. All this is now powered through AI. Gen AI specifically has made the machine itself a bit more human-like, right? And the pace at which machines have become more and more humans, I think that's been super fast, right? Now these humanoids can exhibit emotions, right? Things like you showed me a couple of weeks back, where the conversation I'm having with the machine is in a very Gen Z tone, or it could be based on a male who is 40 plus, or a mom in indoor talking to Gen AI in her own vernacular, right? You also showed me how, for example, in that conversation, the machine can express emotions, right? It can understand the sentiment of the user and is able to respond back with that sentiment. So, what's happening with this entire Gen AI specific technology is machines are becoming more and more humans, which means a lot of tasks that we were able to do can also be done by a machine. It can understand you, your context. It is able to respond back with the same level of information, the same level of emotion, and that's the shift that you will see. What this implies is we as humans, because now we're going to get surrounded by these humanoids, we will have to adapt to dealing with these machines, right? Machines are dealing to adapt with us. Now we need to deal with them, right? I think that's the shift in mindset that I think you're referring to, right? I think it's going to be an evolution. There was a time when I was growing up, all these LCD screens that you see are screens, and you're just consuming information. But our kids now, when they look at a screen, they expect the screen to be touch friendly. Now, when you go forward another 5 years, I think most of the machines that you are going to interact with are going to have a conversation with you, and you're going to talk to them in a natural language query, which means every search bar that you see is basically a conversation to be had. I think that's the shift that you're going to see. So that's the mindset that I would say is required to adapt to this new technology, embrace this technology, and learn to deal with it. There is no right or wrong way to deal with this technology, but to give it a tight hug and go forward with it. I think you don't have a choice, right? It's here, it's going to stay, it's not going away.
Okay, before we wrap, I think we're going to play a quick game of Trusted or Busted. I'm going to basically throw a statement out at you, and you can tell us if it's trusted or busted and why. Yeah,
Sure.
You ready?
Absolutely.
AI knows everything.
I don't think AI knows everything. AI is as good as what it's trained with.
You need to be a techie to use Gen AI.
No, not at all. I mean, I think even 5-year-old kids now use ChatGPT, so I'm sure they're not techies.
Using AI puts your job at risk.
Not my job, for a fact. But I mean, I don't think AI puts jobs at risk. I would say AI enables you to do things much faster. There are few mundane tasks that it might actually automate for you, but that's a good thing. So you can move up the value chain.
Fine. AI can be biased.
I think AI is biased. Is as biased as much as the training data it is built on. So I'm sure it is biased.
Cool. Ramesh, thank you so much. That was a great discussion. I think I learned a lot. I hope our audience learned a lot as well.
I hope so. Thanks for having me.